Hey everyone, this is Toby from Kittl, and today I want to introduce you to our new AI input that we moved onto the canvas. It also comes with new features and some exciting improvements. So previously you could access the AI image generator here in the left panel. We've replaced with the community library of generated content, meaning you can access images generated by the community from this panel here and easily drag and drop them in as with any other content. But you can also click these three dots here and this will show you the prompt that was used to generate this image, also the model. You can recreate this, you can add this to your project as I mentioned, or you can also save this to your likes to reuse later. So the AI image generator now moved to the bottom of your screen. So you see this input bar here already. When I click it, it opens in an active state, which allows you to start generating content right away. Let's do something simple and press enter. This will add a loading card to your screen, which is super nice because now you can continue testing different models or different styles. So let's say I want to test the same prompt but with a different model. I can do this and it adds another loading card to your screen, so you're not blocked while you're experimenting and generating different variations. And as you know, each model has different stylistics, is better at certain things than other models. So experimenting here, trying different models, tweaking the prompt can be super helpful to get to the result that you want. Let me show you a few other improvements that we made. So first of all the settings you used to have in the AI input before are still here and always accessible. We've made a few improvements to our style browser. You already see that there's this toggle here at the bottom left of the popover. So when I toggle this on, you see it adds the model that works best with this specific style. So let me get back here. I'm currently using Nano Banana as a AI model. When I click styles and have the toggle on and then choose, for example, this motion blur style here, which we recommend to use with C-Dream 4. I click it, it will automatically change the model for you. I can then hit generate and use this style. But styles are not connected to models necessarily anymore. This means I can also use the same style but with a different model. So let's say I want to try this style but using Nano Banana. I can do this, and this usually just creates a different stylistic because each model works a little bit differently. As you see here, both super nice pictures, I think. However, they look quite different, right? So this really lets you experiment freely to get to the results you like. Besides that, all the settings you were used to have in the AI input before are still here. So as I've showed, you can select different models from here. You can use and generate images with different aspect ratios. You can also generate up to 4 images at a time, depending on your plan. And you have access to your privacy settings to decide if you want to share your generations with the community or keep them private. You can always close the AI input using this closing button here. You can even toggle off the AI mode if it's getting into your way. With one click, it's back and you can continue generating. All right, let me show you some other features that we've launched together with this update. You probably saw that there is this toggle in the input called Remix Image. What does this mean? So with Remix Image, you can, as the name says, remix multiple images, place objects from one image to the other or merge them together. You can also just remix an image using a prompt. Everything is possible. Let me give you a few examples. So if I have these two images selected, I can go two ways. I can use remix here from the contextual taskbar or switch to the remix image tab, which basically does the same thing. Let me use remix from here now, and this will add these two images to the input and you can start remixing these images right away. Let's try to get these two persons into one photo. Okay, very simple prompt. Put these two models into one photo. Standing in a subway scenery. I will use Seedream 4 for this and hit generate. This will add a loading card next to your selection, generating this image. Okay, here we go. This is the new photo, merging these two people into one image. Super nice. What I really love about Seedream, by the way, is that it really keeps all the details there. So the whole design that is on the t-shirt here already is still completely untouched and completely readable, which is super nice. It makes it perfect for creating different variations for mockups and all these things, as you probably know. Let me show you a few other examples. So you can remix up to 6 images at a time. This can be super helpful if you want to, for example, in this case, merge all these 3 energy drink cans into one photo, but keep like consistent lighting and so on. So let's do, and click generate. This will add another loading card as you've seen before. And here's our image. All the details are there. It's really amazing. What should I say? Like, so many steps saved through this process. It's really, really crazy. Okay, let me move on and show you some other examples. Let's say this model should wear this orange jacket here. You can easily prompt this, make him wear the orange jacket. Oops, typo. And give it a shot. And this will add the loading card again. Boom. Here is the result. Unbelievable. Like, it's crazy. 2 clicks, simple prompt. And what should I say? This saves so much time. But the remix feature can also do multiple other things. Let's say you want to restyle this image using this image. You can easily do this selecting both and telling AI to apply the style of image 1 to image 2. Super simple. Let's hit generate and see what we get. Okay, this is cool. Let's look at the input again and the output. I think this is super nice. It really captured the style very consistently. Again, I think Seedream 4 is crazy good at certain things, and this is definitely one of them. Would definitely recommend using this model for tasks like restyling images or merging certain styles together. This is super fantastic. Let me show you some other examples. So remixing also works with single image selection. This means, let's say I have this packaging here and I want to change the background. I can easily do this. Let's do some jungle scenery. Place this packaging into a jungle scenery. By the way, you can also generate multiple images at the same time, or even use the different ratios here, which will automatically like crop and resize the image for you. Let's go, for example, with 2 images. This will add 2 loading cards to your screen, as you see. And let's wait a second to see what we get. Wow, this is ad ready, I would say. Super amazing, super nice. You can do variations and edits so quickly now. It really saves tons of time. There's of course more things you can do. Basically, the possibilities are endless. Simple things like removing objects, of course, are also possible. Remove the sunglasses. Let me use Nano for this one. Oops, I've generated 2 images, however. Yeah, here we go. Glasses removed. This was super easy. Let me show you one more. You can also restyle images using a prompt. This means if you just have one input, you can still use the remix feature, add a prompt, similar to what I just showed with removing objects. So let's say I want to apply an anime style. Let's use Dream. It's very good for this kind of tasks. Let's hit generate and see what we get. And here are two variations, very similar, but the style is, as you see, very, very nice, and it really captures this anime style while keeping the original composition and the personality of the character intact. This is all I wanted to show you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoy the new features. Let me know what you think. Keep